Welcome back to the channel. Today we're opening up some One Piece. It's been a minute since we've done some box openings, but we've just got done with our regionals here in Melbourne, and what better way to celebrate is to go and open a box of OP15/EBO4. Now, if you haven't seen that video, please go ahead. It is live. It came out a week before this one. It was a great series. It was fun to shoot. It was absolutely amazing outcome. So go watch it if you haven't already. Ultimately, we're not here for that. We're here for this beautiful box. So let's focus on this box and what we're gonna get from this box. Now, as per usual, I'm unsure as to what I wanna get. Obviously an SP would be nice. There's no expectation here. My luck with One Piece has been absolutely abysmal. In saying that, I did attend the pre-release and pulled a Nell secret rare, which was nice. So that was good. That's something that the people do want. I'm not personally playing a Nell. I don't know what I'm playing this set. Like maybe Croc, maybe Macca's Bonnie, maybe VV, you know, or maybe I'll just go back to Gecko, because Gecko has got a revival this set and I do want to talk about it, and I will in another video. But anyway, here we are. Let's move on. See, look, see, Gecko support. Thrill Bark Pirate, we've got on KO, add one of your Thrill Bike type cards from your trash to your hand. This is actually a decent card. I don't think it sees much play currently, but I do think overall it is a pretty good card. We're not going to sort the cards currently, but we will take our time because this is actually a really good set. There's a lot of great cards in this set. I think this set does wonders for the meta. We've got a Roronoa Zoro, our first SR. Look at this. This is crazy. What a beautiful card too. So on play, your leader gains plus 2,000 power to the end of your opponent's next phase. What's important to note that this is not leader locked. This can be any red leader or any leader that has red. Secondary, it's activate man once per turn. If your opponent has a character with 8,000 power or more, this character gains character rush. So essentially, this is only relevant on the turn that it's played. And essentially what would happen is that if you activate a main, 8,000 power or less, I get to rush into a character. You can obviously only still abide by the laws of the game, so the character needs to be rested in order to attack into. But this is a great SR. We are looking for an assortment of SRs. All the SRs in this set are pretty crazy. They all have really good value, especially in the pre-release. Like something like that in the pre-release was pretty insane to pull. I didn't pull that. I did get a, what did I get? I got the other red SR. I forget who it is. But I did end up winning my pre-release, which was amazing. So let's take a look at this new yellow life, this new Monkey D Luffy 5 life yellow leader. He's a Sky Island Straw Hat. If your Sky Island type characters with 6,000 base power or more would be removed from the field by your opponents, you may add one card from the top of your life to your card, from the top of your life cards to your hand instead. I personally don't think it's that great of a leader, but my opinion is just my opinion, and that's that. So we got Alvida and a Bartholomew. Thing that you want, and I've decided to list it. Don't forget to check out my eBay. It is linked in the description, okay? Let's keep smashing through. What do we have here? Chinjao, Alpha, Risky Brothers, and Nell. Okay, so this is the leader of the set, essentially, okay? So everyone, well, I would argue this and Lucy is very, very strong. So under the rules of this game, your Don deck consists of only 6 cards. So you can only have 6 Don in your deck, right? Activate main once per turn. If it is your second turn or later, add 1 Don from your Don deck and set it as active. And add up to 4 additional Don cards and rest them. Then give up to 4 rested Don cards to one of your characters. Do we understand why this is quite strong? Yeah, this is pretty crazy. And just wait until you see the support for this card. That is also insane. We got our first alt art. Damn. Okay, so we got the Krieg. This is the card that I was talking about in the pre-release. Wow. This is a Krieg alt art. This is nice. This is a very beautiful card. Give up to 3 of your opponent's rested Don cards up to give up to 3 of your opponent's rested Don cards to one of your opponent's characters, then this character gains rush this turn, right? So that's mainly what I used it for. But then, activate main, if this character was played this turn, give all your opponent's characters minus 1,000 power during this turn for every Don card given. So essentially this is really good that if your opponent stacks up and they swing into life and for whatever reason you survive, right? Or into board, whatever, but they allocate their Don to their characters. This punishes them for that and essentially lowers them down next turn. So this could be really good in counter strings. I don't know, counter swings. I don't know how prevalent it is in the current meta, to be honest with you, but I can't imagine we'd see much of Krieg and or East Blue. But, you know, we'll go from there. I don't know where my sleeves are. That's upsetting. I do know where my sleeves are. My sleeves are here. It pays to be prepared before you start filming. Obviously, I'm not. Gorgeous card. Still, I will stay by it. I know there's so many people on this channel, because obviously mixed channel, come from different TCGs. One Piece sets the gold standard for all arts. I don't want to be added. It is the way it is, and other card games need to pick up. We've got Mihawk, Goro, Cali Funk. This was actually a really good card in the pre-release as well. Play up to one Bobby Funk from your hand. No, it was the other one. It was the Bobby Funk. We'll see if we can get it. And I'll show you why. The Rouge, Lightning, Swallow, Bond Event. Oh shit, and there's our second alt art. I think that's a 2-hit box. We'll have to wait and see. I do not like when all the alt arts are right at the top. That hurts my soul. So we got Rob Lucci, 4/6. I don't even know what it does, but again, what a sick fucking alt art. If your leader type includes CP, this character gains plus 1000 power and 2 cost for every 5 cards in your trash. You may, on play, you may trash one of your characters and draw 1 card. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that seems hella mediocre. We're gonna soldier on and see if there's anything else that we want to get from here. Obviously, we're still looking for SR. So right now, this is a very playable set. So even though we may have pulled the alt arts, we're still looking for the SRs, because that's gonna help determine what I'm going to play this set. Okay, because I'm not really gonna be looking to purchase a substantial amount of cards this set. I will kind of just go with what the TCG gods give me. Oh, we've got Krieg. Let's take a look. So here he is. This is what we were talking about before. He is +1 Don. Opponent's turn. If only characters on your field are East Blue type characters, give all your opponents -2000 power this turn. That's kind of cool. I do like the color combination as well, red-green. Okay, all right, cool. Activate main once per turn. Rest up to one of your opponent's characters that has 2 or more Don cards given. Wow, I actually kind of like this character. We'll see what I can do with him. I might build. Pearl, this was a pain in the ass. Shout out Loki for the pre-release. He was playing against me in the finals. Ended up taking it home, but I did verse him, and he had this Pearl on the board the whole fucking game, and it was just an annoying card. It is an annoying card. Now this will come out in time for a couple people to still be going to pre-releases, so I'd highly recommend to put something like Pearl in your deck, because it is a great card. And then Arlong as well. Not Arlong, don't put Arlong in your deck. All right, let's take a look. We've got Emmet. Holy, this is also a great card for the pre-release. Piece of shit. Nearly took me out. And the Unblockable, the bird as well. What an annoying card. And then Shura and Oars. We've got a Nico Robin, Ginny Koala, Goro. I wonder what else we're going to get out of this box. I need the Enel SR. I don't need it, but it is a great card to pull. I know a lot of people are going to be looking for this SR, so I will probably list that. I don't need it. I'm not playing Enel. All right, I want to know what everyone's playing this set. I know I ask it every set, but it's genuine, and I'm not gonna lie, I only ever get like 1 or 2 comments. Tell me if there's like a deck that you want me to play, right? If it's blue, don't tell me. I hate the color blue. I do not like what it stands for. Get out of here. But if it's any other color or combination, I'm down. Let me know, I will build something. I'm always down. I love build crafting, and I'm always down to see what we can do. Not that I'm great at it, I understand. I used to think I was really good at build crafting. I used to think that, like, you know, I could just whip together something and smash out and contest with the meta. Not the case. I've learned that in One Piece, and I have learned that in Riftbound. Now this is a great freaking card. I need this card. So this is Roronoa. On play, you may trash 1 card from your hand, add 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. Now this is actually played in Gecko. It's a great card. Essentially one of your, I think it's your 6-cost Gecko, has the ability to bring any sort of 4-cost from your trash. So you can rinse and repeat this card, keeping its on-play effect as well. So it just adds to sustainability of Gecko Moria. It's a great card, and I'm looking for 3 more of those. That's what we need, actually. Those are the SRs that I need. So fingers crossed we can pull at least another one. Just one more and I'll be happy. And then I'll probably will build Gecko. I don't know, I think you only run 3. I don't think you run all 4, to be honest. This card here was also excellent in the pre-release. Just activate main once per turn, give 1 rested Don card to your owner. Owner's leader or one of their cards. Really, really nice, just passive, ensures that all your swings are 6 or more, okay, which is just great because it means that your opponent needs to counter out at the very least with more than 1, always a 2K, and in a pre-release that is pretty crucial, so highly recommend this one. Yeah, it came in clutch my last game, to be honest. We've got Rebecca, blue leader. Look, even though I don't like blue, we're still gonna run through it. This leader cannot attack, activate main. You may rest this leader and return 1 of your Dressrosa type characters to the owner's hand. Play one Dressrosa type character with cost of 3 from your hand. Okay, very specific. Not something I'm personally interested in. We got Nico Robin here, which is also not too bad. We don't need to go through it, I don't think, though. We'll go through the cards that I feel are substantial and that I'm interested in. Let's keep going and see what else we can get. Morgan, Vegapunk. We got Nola, Ohm. This is cool, purple card. Sky. And then Jewelry Bonnie. Is that Don at the back? I could feel it. I was like, there's an extra card here, and these are the Don cards for the set. It is quite nice. I do like it. What does it say? They should be able to hear a bell that big from anywhere. There's no way I'm going to let an Eneru take it. Who's Eneru? I don't know. I'm sorry. I haven't seen all One Piece. I'm not up to date. Okay, give me a break. I only started watching One Piece because I started playing the TCG. So don't shoot me. I do love it though. I love the characters. I've fallen in love with the world, the universe. It is a beautiful, beautiful universe, masterfully crafted. So I am slowly getting my way through it. Black Rope, Alvida. Is that another Don? It is another Don at the back there. 2 Dons. That's our Dons for the box done, I believe. The last box we opened was, there looks like there's something there. It looks like a leader. The last box we opened was OP14, and we did pull the manga event from that. That was like a 2-hit box right at the top, and then we pulled the manga event like the 3rd last packet. So I'm hoping we could do the same thing here. I did see something back there. I'm not too sure what it was. I think it was a leader, but you're not meant to get double leader. It was Lucy. So this is another strong card in this set. Another strong leader. So when attacking on your opponent's attack, you may trash any number of event and or stage cards from your hand. This leader gains 1000 power during this battle for every card trashed. Then activate main once per turn. If you have activated an event with a base of 3 or more during this turn, draw 1 card. Now, as we know, with pudding being banned, draw, power, hand size, just consistency with drawing overall is crucial in the meta, and it does have a massive impact. And then we have, oh no, we're still going, Gum Gum and Tony Chopper. All right, let's see what else we can get. Bart, Dr. Hogback, Reiki, Gum Gum, Brook. Now, I've heard a lot of people say they're actually going to unironically play Brook. I haven't heard anything of Brook. Like, you know, normally you hear about the top tier leaders, so I feel like Brook is on the lower scale. Let's have a look together and see what he says. Under the rules of the game, you do not lose when your deck has 0 cards. You lose at the end of the turn in which your deck becomes 0 cards. Okay, so you have the ability to play that turn. You don't instantly lose. Interesting. Activate main. Trash 4 cards from the top of your deck. Then if your deck has 0 cards, set one of your characters as active. There must be a way to there must be characters in this specifically that add cards back in your deck, I feel like. So you can continue to live on even while you're milled out. We'll see. I'm not too sure Helmeppo. Oh, we got the secret ult. Not their secret ult. We got the secret rare, which is the Luffy. This is a 3-hit box. If you have 6 or more Don cards on your field, this character gains Rush. When your opponent activates an event or a blocker, reveal 1 card from the top of your life card. This character gains 1,000 during this turn per 1 cost on the revealed card. Holy cow, so if that's a 10 cost, is that right? If that's a 10 cost, this guy becomes a 17,000 swing? When your opponent activates an event or a blocker, reveal 1 card from the top of your life cards. This character gains 1,000 power during this turn per 1. That's hectic. That's such a cool card. Wow. It's a yellow card as well, Straw Hat. Ooh, you know what? Maybe, just maybe we bring back Nico Robin. She's been put aside for such a long time. That's a nice card. Maybe we could play her in Nico. Play Luffy and Nico. We'll see. We shall see. And it's pretty gorgeous for a secret rare, not alt art. That is really nice. Okay, so we've got Bath, Moda, Risky Brothers, Sanji, Althor, and Usopp. We are probably about halfway through the box at this point. Look, I don't know if we're expecting anything else, but that's a-okay. I appreciate you guys sticking around to the very end. At this point in time, I will say, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Our goal here is to hit 1,000 subs on the channel by the end of the year. We can do it. There's no doubt that we can do it. We're smashing through right now. So if you've come across this channel, you've stumbled across it, and you're liking what I'm putting out, please give us a sub. We are a multi-TCG channel. So we do play the main TCGs, which are, I'm dropping cards, which are One Piece, Riftbound, and Pokemon. There we go, I spaced. I'm dropping cards. We're back, and we're back, and we're back. We did drop a bunch of cards then. But we did get the Rob Lucci SR, not one that I am looking for, but that's okay. I think we could probably, I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 2 more SRs. Is it 7 per box? Feel like that's the right number, but I also feel like I'm pulling that number out of thin air. So we're gonna have to wait and see. Hodgeback, Goro, Zeph, Pacifista, Django, Gadatsu, and then Smoker and Tashigi, also a great card. This is just a rush, 8/8. Your Navy type leader becomes a base power, 7,000. So this is overall just a really good card. You could be playing Kobe. Kobe's back. That's the first Navy leader that comes to mind. I do see another SR at the back here. What are our bets? I think it's gonna be, I feel like it's gonna be another Borsa. I don't know why, but that's what I feel like. Lightning, no, it was a Sabo. Blocker, if your leader has Dressrosa type character, activate 1 Dressrosa type event from your trash. Activate up to 1 from your trash. That's crazy, what the heck? That's a cool card. All right, people, last 2 packs. Thank you for watching. This has been OP15 and EBO4 wrapped into one. Can't wait for OP16. It's just around the corner, at least it feels like it. But for now, we're gonna enjoy opening these last 2 packs. Let's slow roll it for old time's sake. We've got Heavenly Warrior, Holy, Amazon, Hesso, Monkey D. Luffy leader again. We've got I'll Whip You in the Shape with the love heart emoji. We've got a Jin SR, which is if your leader is East Blue type, play up to 1 character from your hand with cost of 5 or less. And our last pack, thank you all again. Let's see what we can get. There is no expectations. We're gonna slow roll, Pinsir, Vegapunk, Ryuma, Perona, Kiros, and for the last card, it's Azul Bonnie. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. We drop new videos every Tuesday, do not forget, and sometimes a bonus video here and there. So if you like what you saw, please give us a sub, and I'll see you in the next one.